Welcome back, everybody. Last week we learned how to find the perfect song for you right now. This week, we're gonna learn it. We're already here in Piano Marvel in my library, and I've clicked my favorite, so I'm adjusting the songs that I've saved. We're gonna work with Arabia by Aaron Garner. If you actually took my advice from the last video and you found a song that's at your correct level and that you really enjoy, that's gonna motivate you, as long as you work hard and you're serious about it, what I'm going to share with you in this video will help you learn the song you chose in 1 week. I guess I don't have the statistics to tell you whether every single person will have a similar result, but as a teacher and as a student myself, I've never seen this not work in 1 week, as long as the student takes it seriously. By take it seriously, I mean practice at least 5 days this week and get a good, solid, at least 30 minutes to an hour of practice. If you can't devote that much time to it, this method's not going to work, at least not in 1 week. It might take you 2. That being said, let me show you 4 steps to finishing this song. When you very first open up your piece, this little window will automatically open. Many of you probably minimize this out of habit without really knowing what it is. So let's talk about why this is the biggest thing that will help you learn this song. This feature is called practice mode. The reason is because it helps you learn to practice effectively. Essentially, it becomes your personal teacher. It chops your song up into tiny bite-sized pieces that are really easy and fast to learn. Again, if you followed my suggestions from last week, you should be working in the minced slicing. We have whole, which is just the whole song. We have right hand, left hand, and hands together on some of them, but there aren't any sections. It's all just one song. The second is called chopped, and this is where we start breaking the song up into chunks for learning. Minced is where we take those same chunks and we break it up even farther into right hand, left hand, hands together for that one chunk, and then we move on to the next chunk. Right hand, left hand, hands together. This is a really, really effective, powerful tool. This is how people have been learning really difficult pieces for hundreds of years. It's just at your fingertips now. You don't need to be an incredible pianist or have an amazing teacher to learn a difficult song anymore, because this basically takes that hard part out of it, takes out the guessing game, and gives you piece by piece what you need to do. This next sentence is the most important thing you'll hear in this entire video. If you complete every single one of these stars, from top to bottom with a 100% accuracy, you will know this song inside out so well that you will not be able to mess up. You heard me correctly. I have never seen this not work. So the first step is to click on the very first star of the very first section of the minced slicing in practice mode. So we'll go ahead and start step 1. Now, step 2, prepare. You see there are these 2 different play buttons at the bottom. One is prepare and one is assess. Prepare basically waits for you to get the right notes, and it doesn't really take into account the rhythm yet. Assess, on the other hand, does take into account both the notes and the rhythm. The second step is to use prepare mode until you're ready for assess mode. I'm going to demonstrate for you with the song Arabia. So here we have the first section. It's just the slowest speed. I didn't mention that. This is 3 different speeds. So we have slow, medium, and fast speed of each section. So I'm working on the very slowest speed of the very first just right hand section. So I'll go ahead and click prepare and I'll play this. So what this does, I'll show you. If I click a wrong note or play a wrong note, it shows me. If I play a correct note, it's green. I'll play another incorrect note here. It's red, so I gotta make sure that's sharp. It's green. Another red. Oh, there's a red right there too. Cool, and so we're gonna finish this up. So this table will start to populate with my different attempts and the scores I get. The score comes from how many red notes I played and how long it took me to play it. So my target time is 19.2 seconds and obviously 0 red notes. But I had 4 red notes and it took me 22.447 seconds. So we're gonna try prepare again and see if I can get less red notes and fewer seconds. Let's try this. So there we go, I did, it's 94%. So after 2 attempts, I have still 4 notes wrong, but it was only 10 seconds. So that goes up all the way to almost where I need it. Let's try it again, and I'll try to get a 100% this time. Awesome, I got that 100%. So I'm good to move on to step 3, which is assess. So we can click right here to move to that, or you can also find it just down here at the bottom next to prepare. So I'll click assess now for step 3. So now it's going to track both the notes and the rhythms.
Set, go.
And I'll get some wrong here. Get a wrong note. All right, so in that first and second measure, we're gonna see some errors. So there we go, I got a 72%, and it shows me that I did pretty well. I got the correct notes and rhythms for the first 4 notes, and then halfway through the measure, something happened and I just went all off track. We'll click assess again.
1.
And try one more
2.
time.
Set, go.
All right, let's see what I got. Yay, I got 100%. So that was steps 1, 2, and 3 already complete. The next step is the easiest by far. Click on the forward button. This will take me to the next thing I need to work on, where I need to repeat steps 2, 3, and 4. I'll continue repeating steps 2, 3, and 4 throughout this entire thing until I have completed every single section. Another great thing to pay attention to is the completion percentage at the top left. So far, I've already completed 2% of this piece, and I've only been sitting here at the piano for like 2 minutes. So let's see how far I jump up if I complete this next one.
2. Set, go.
All right, I got 100%. I'm already up to 4% complete. My guess is when I go to the next one and get 100% on that, it'll go up to 6%.
1, 2, set, go.
All right, so I just got through that fastest one. I think, yep, I got 100%, and I'm up to 6% complete. And I've literally done hardly any work at all. When you break your piece up into tiny bite-sized chunks, it seems a lot more doable, and you actually learn it more quickly. Do your best to learn your song this week. If you can't quite get there, not a big deal. We have some time still, but next week we're gonna start perfecting it. Perfecting it is one of my favorite parts of this whole process because that's where you get to put in your own expression and musicality, work on some things like technique and posture that really turn kind of a boring piece of music into a work of art. I am super excited to help you guys do that, so this week is crucial. It's time to buckle down, get our songs done, so next week we can make some magic.